While the world is laser-focused on lithium-ion batteries and charging times, BMW just dropped a bombshell that could change the entire zero-emissions game. They've officially started building their third-generation hydrogen fuel cell system, a powertrain that's 25% smaller, massively more efficient, and slated for mass production in 2028. Is this the silent competitor that battery EVs never saw coming? Could refueling in 5 minutes make a comeback? And what does Toyota have to do with all of this? We're breaking down why hydrogen is far from dead. If you want to stay ahead of the curve in the world of electric mobility, you're in the right place. Welcome to the electric vehicle empire. All right, let's cut right to the chase. For the last decade, the narrative has been simple. Batteries are the future. Gasoline is the past. Companies like Tesla, Rivian, and Lucid have built their empires on this singular vision. But legacy automakers, the ones with over a century of engineering experience, have been quietly working on a parallel path. And no one has been more committed to this dual strategy than BMW. This week, the German auto giant confirmed they're moving from theory to reality. They've begun assembling prototypes of their brand new third-generation hydrogen fuel cell system. This isn't just a lab experiment, this is the precursor to series production, which they've officially scheduled to begin in 2028 for a yet-to-be-named vehicle. So, what makes this third-generation system so special? 2 words: power density. BMW reports that the new system is a staggering 25% smaller than the one currently powering their iX5 hydrogen test fleet. That increase in power density is a game changer. For engineers, a smaller powertrain means more flexibility. It can be integrated into a wider variety of vehicle architectures without massive compromises to cabin space or design. It opens the door to not just SUVs, but potentially sedans and coupes as well. This new system isn't just smaller. BMW claims it will be substantially more efficient. While they haven't released hard numbers yet, they've promised increased range, higher power output, and lower overall energy consumption compared to the current generation. Imagine a vehicle with the instant torque of an EV, a range exceeding 400 miles, and a refueling time of less than 5 minutes. That's the promise of hydrogen, and BMW is closer than ever to delivering it. Now, if you're a follower of BMW, you know the 2 words on everyone's lips are Neue Klasse. This is BMW's revolutionary next-generation platform, the very foundation of their all-electric future, starting with vehicles set to be released very soon. So how does hydrogen fit into this battery-focused future? Enter the BMW Energy Master. This is an in-house developed interface, a master controller designed to manage the flow of energy between the high-voltage battery, the electric drive units, and the vehicle's other systems. Crucially, BMW has confirmed they are preparing a hydrogen-specific version of this Energy Master. This is the key. It means the Neue Klasse architecture is being designed from the ground up to be powertrain agnostic. It can accept a massive battery pack for a BEV, or it can accommodate a fuel cell stack and hydrogen tanks for an FCEV, fuel cell electric vehicle. This strategy gives BMW incredible flexibility to pivot based on market demands, regulations, and technological breakthroughs.
The billion-dollar question, of course, is which vehicle gets this new system first? All signs point to the successor of the vehicle they're already testing, the X5. The current test fleet, the iX5, is built on the existing CLAR platform. With the next-generation X5 expected around 2026, a 2028 launch for a hydrogen variant fits that timeline perfectly. The X5 is one of BMW's best-selling and most profitable vehicles, making it the perfect candidate to debut a premium alternative powertrain. But BMW isn't doing this alone. Their partner in this ambitious venture is none other than the company that kick-started the modern hydrogen movement, Toyota. This partnership is a powerhouse of automotive engineering. Over a decade ago, when BMW first dabbled in hydrogen, they essentially used Toyota's entire system. With the second generation, the one in the current iX5 prototypes, BMW took more control, designing the overall system architecture while Toyota supplied the core fuel cells. This third generation represents an even deeper collaboration, leveraging Toyota's years of real-world data from the Mirai and BMW's expertise in performance and systems integration. Let's look at the current benchmark, the iX5 Hydrogen. That fleet of fewer than 100 vehicles produces a combined system output of 396 horsepower and has a range of up to 313 miles on the European WLTP cycle. That's already impressive, and BMW is promising the 2028 production model will be significantly better on all fronts. Now, we have to address the elephant in the room: infrastructure. Why have so many other automakers abandoned hydrogen? The simple answer is the lack of fueling stations. It's a classic chicken and egg problem. No one will buy the cars if there are no stations, and no one will build stations if there are no cars. While battery charging networks are expanding rapidly, hydrogen infrastructure is still in its infancy, concentrated almost entirely in California. This is the single biggest hurdle for mass adoption. However, the argument for hydrogen remains compelling, especially for larger vehicles. A hydrogen-powered SUV avoids the need for a massive 1,000-pound battery, which improves efficiency and driving dynamics. The refueling experience is nearly identical to gasoline, eliminating range anxiety and long waits at a charger. For consumers not yet sold on the battery EV lifestyle, a hydrogen fuel cell vehicle offers a much more familiar transition into a zero-emissions future. So what BMW is doing is placing a calculated, long-term bet. They are mastering the technology, securing the supply chain, and designing their future platforms to be ready. They are betting that while batteries will serve the needs of many, hydrogen will be the superior solution for others, particularly for larger vehicles and markets where long-distance travel is common. In conclusion, don't write off hydrogen just yet. While the headlines are dominated by battery gigafactories and charging speeds, BMW and Toyota are quietly building an empire of their own. The launch of this third-generation fuel cell system is not just an R&D project, it's a clear statement of intent. By 2028, you may have a choice at your BMW dealership: plug in or fill up, both leading to a zero-emissions future. The electric vehicle revolution might just have a powerful new contender. Here at Electric Vehicle Empire, we'll be tracking every development. Let us know in the comments what you think. Is BMW brilliant, or are they wasting their time? Thanks for watching.